In Exodus chapter 20, verses 8 through 10, we have something hiding in plain sight. I say again, hiding in plain sight. And that thing is the principle of opposites. Let's read the passage. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Herein lies the principle of opposites. Verse 9 tells us, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Verse 10 says to us, in it thou shalt not do any work. So we have all thy work in verse 9. We have don't do any work in verse 10. Clearly, these are two opposites. We see opposites in the sheep and the goats. The sheep are told, come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you. The goats are told, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire. Jesus tells us, he that is not with me is against me. We have heaven and we have hell. The principle of opposites with respect to the Sabbath, we have work, we have don't work. Those are two opposites. And the lesson for us is very simple. Our behavior on the seventh day should be markedly different from our conduct on the 6 secular days, Sunday through Friday. It does not mean we're sinful Sunday through Friday. It simply means our secular activities must stand in stark contrast to the holy conduct required by God on the Sabbath day. There's nothing sinful about something that's profane according to the Bible. What do I mean by profane? In Ezekiel 44, verse 23, we read these words, and they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane. This is a major theme in the Old Testament, particularly in Leviticus, drawing a difference between holy and profane. Profane in this context simply means common or secular. A football stadium is a secular place. A church is a holy place. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Therefore, if the Sabbath is holy, how we conduct ourselves must be different from the way we conduct ourselves during the 6 secular days of work. In those days, do all your work. On the sacred day, thou shalt do no work. My dear friend, let me remind you again of the broad principle. There must be a difference that we demonstrate in our speech, our behavior, our eating, our dress. Every single thing must, as much as possible, reflect the difference between the holy and the commonplace. Remember the Sabbath day. Keep it holy. Make sure in all that you and I do, there's a difference between the holy and the sacred. The holy and the profane, or the holy and the secular. As you keep the Sabbath holy, if there are children in your home, teach them the difference between holy and secular. May the Lord bless you, doubly bless your children as you keep the Sabbath holy and conduct yourselves in such a way that there's a distinct difference between the 6 days of your behavior on secular days and the way you carry yourself on the holy day. Happy Sabbath, and God bless you.